Hi, everyone. It's an honor to be with you tonight, albeit digitally. My partner, Joel Bach, and I left long careers at CBS News and 60 Minutes to shine a light on the single biggest threat the planet has ever faced, and yet one that is still undercover by mainstream media and totally ignored by one of our major political parties. It's hard to imagine what historians 20 years from now will say when they look back at the presidential campaign of 2016 and find out how little focus there was on what should be the biggest story of our time. Incredible, isn't it? Joel and I are so pleased to be honored tonight by the Pat Brown Institute. It's particularly meaningful to us because the kind of grassroots civic engagement which the Institute fosters is absolutely essential if we're going to avoid the worst consequences of global warming. We're filmmakers and journalists, not organizers, but we've been on this beat long enough to know that we're not going to begin to turn the corner on climate change until we've managed to put a price on carbon emissions, to make polluters pay to dump toxic garbage in our atmosphere. You've had some path-breaking governors in California, Schwarzenegger and Brown, who've seen to it that there's already a price on carbon here in California. If more states and cities follow California's lead, the next step, depending on what happens in November, could be a nationwide price on carbon, which will discourage toxic emissions and encourage investment in clean energy. Putting a price on carbon would be the next critical turning point in the battle against global warming here in the United States. At Years of Living Dangerously, we're doing what we can to hang a lantern on the need for carbon pricing, but it's going to take grassroots leadership on campuses, in faith groups, labor unions, community organizations, and even in corporate boardrooms to make carbon pricing happen before it's too late. That's where organizers and community leaders like those of you gathered here tonight will make all the difference. We deeply appreciate what you do, and we hope you'll tune in to the National Geographic channel this October for our season premiere. Congratulations to Senator De Leon for tonight's honor. And by the way, you'll see him as well if you tune in this coming October. Good night.